All right, we've got a little bit of experience with the truck so far. Taking it out off-road, on-road a little bit. Have not brought the battery down yet. The charge lasts a long time, so right now we're still at probably 3/4 battery. But just kind of give you a little bit of background on what this truck is, and so come follow along with me, and I'll show you what's we got going on. So Legacy EV supplied all the parts. At TFL Truck, the fast lane, is who owned this truck originally when it was an inline six, and it started. This was an F100 body, as I understand it, 8-foot bed with an F250 Highboy chassis, right? So it's already kind of mishmashed together a bit. Drivetrain was getting old, so they partnered with Legacy EV, who supplied all the parts. So if you want to do like an EV conversion on like your Porsche 914 or something, they'll give you a full kit to just kind of make that whole thing electric. So for whatever car you have, you just kind of pull down from the menu. And anyhow, so then they partnered with 101 Motors, who did the actual labor on it, did a really great job of the install. Fox supplied all the suspension, did all the tuning on suspension. So we have remote reservoir Fox shocks, but still on the original leaf spring. So, but we dropped the pressure down to about 18 pounds today going off road, and it's actually not too bad a ride when it's empty. So we got Midas hanging out with us here. Originally this truck was green, it was painted orange at some point, but I personally like the patina. A lot of people, the feedback's been like, oh, you're gonna paint it? Like, no, I don't want to paint it. Like, this is what I like about it, is that it can get dinged up and dirty and whatever, and use it, so it's been working out great for us here. Just this first weekend that we've had it out here, it's just low maintenance so far. Yeah, I'll give you a look inside. Go ahead and check it out. We've got we'll come around here and start up the ignition. It doesn't really have an ignition, but they use the original ignition switch for it. So when you turn this on, blue LEDs will come on down here in this kind of Lexan window here, so you can see the electric motor. And the way that this is set up is that there's two of them. There's another motor up here with the single output shaft. It comes into this one that has two output shafts. Those are coupled and comes into a gear reducer, like a torque box it's called, which is a 1.9 to 1 gear reduction. Which comes into like a little jack shaft into the divorce transfer case, which is a Dana 300, which then goes, which is everything else is normal Ford after that. So here on the screen, so it shows, it looks like a normal fuel gauge, and this is really all the battery. We charge it for a little bit. We took the charger off of our Rivian, which is exactly the same thing, just a 50 amp charger and the same plug and port and everything, and they put it where the original fuel fill was on the Ford, which is kind of cool. I think kind of a nice touch that they did. But this will show like as when you're driving, just like any other EV does, like it goes up red as you're using battery power, and then it has regen braking. So when you let off the throttle, you almost don't use the brakes in this at all, which is kind of cool. So similar to most modern EVs, and then it'll just recharge the batteries as you're decelerating. This temperature gauge for the batteries, and shows the current amperage and all that kind of stuff. So stereo we don't have hooked up yet. Odometer's not working yet. Wipers do work. Seat was all reupholstered. No headliner. I don't know that we'll do a headliner. I don't need it looking pretty or anything. Rear slider works good. We got to do some door seals on it, and I think that's it. I don't think we really need to do anything to it. So maybe we'll do some kind of driving tests and stuff, and kind of show you, how it's doing, what it's doing. And this is all fully programmable as well, so we can. I've just got to get with Legacy EV and kind of learn more about how this all works. But like as far as like the torque curve and the way that all kind of accelerates, but just did a little quick run here, and it kind of laid some tracks here in the dirt at least. So acceleration is decent, so far pretty happy with it. It's been fun, and everybody seems to enjoy it. There's not too many haters for the sacrilegious EV conversion on a classic like this, but it wasn't a original kind of survivor anyhow, with it going F100, F250 and all that. So, and it was due for new powertrain or at least rebuild or something. So yeah, that's kind of a quick little review of what we got going on here. So right now we're out in Newberry Springs. There's our little runway here, and yeah, this is where this truck's gonna live, hopefully for the next many years to come. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. What do you think, Midas? What do you think? Huh?